Hey there, ghosts. This is Bone Frog coming at you with another video. And this time I've got a question burning in my brain. The question is, where's the beef? If you're too young to remember that from the 80s, essentially, yeah, the 80s, 1984, I think that commercial started. I don't remember how long I played for. It was kind of a meme throughout most of my young life, before there were memes, obviously. Feeling old. So he doesn't want to climb that way. Um, in case you haven't seen this on Reddit yet or on the forums, and I will post a link to the thread I started on the forums regarding this issue. Somebody on Reddit, I can't remember his name right now. Give him hat tip anyway. Look it up on Reddit. Um, Posted a flowchart essentially of the story missions for this wonderful game that is Breakpoint. And I do like the game, don't get me wrong, I love the game. That's part of what's burning me up about this. Um, so yeah, they posted a flowchart of the story missions. There are 27. That's it. 27 story missions in Breakpoint. And yes, I know we will be getting more content later in the year if you're a year one pass holder, which amounts to, they say, 10 hours of playtime. However, they figure that out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that right now. So here's my deal, okay? If you were a year one pass holder in Wildlands, right? So you bought the game at premium price, for instance, um, and then you paid essentially the cost of the game again for the gold edition year one pass. Um, you got with that 28 total bosses. Right, that's including the big Buchon, the four. You had the Buchons, and then you had the whatever the four big bosses. I can't remember. You had the under bosses, which are the little guys we all went after. So all right, let's break it down. You had El Sueño, right? So you take him away. He only had 2 missions, so that's 27 bosses. Then you have the 4 under him. Um, that only usually had one mission each, though one of them did have a couple extras. Well, let's just say they basically had 1 mission each. Um, okay, not a big deal. So now we're down to 23 bosses. Now, all of those 23 bosses that you had under from there on, you're talking, including the Media Luna and the other province that you unlocked with the Your Own Pass. So you got 2 extra bosses with Your Own Pass. Anyway, right, so we're down to 23 bosses. Those 23 bosses had at least 5 missions apiece. Um, some had 6 or 7, but the smallest one had 5. So, now we're talking like, um, over 120 missions in the game right there, and you add in the other bosses with their 1-2 missions each, and we're coming up to almost 130, 140 missions total that you had in story. Now, I know people say, oh, well, there's faction missions here. Yeah, there were 28 provinces in good old Wildlands, and every one of them had at least 5 faction missions in it. Um, okay, these ones we grind for points and rewards. And again, I'll go back to Wildlands. You also had the weekly and then eventually daily challenges where you could grind for points and rewards. So, this to me, this is what I'm saying. Where's the beef? Is if you're familiar with the commercial, right? If you aren't, I'll drop a link below to the post I did this on the Breakpoint forums, where I link the original commercials but I'll give you a quick verbal description. Uh, so it's three old ladies go into a burger joint in the 1980s, and they order a burger, and they get this big puffy bun. Right, it looks beautiful on the outside, and they open it up, and there's this little tiny coin of meat, and this crotchety old lady on the end shouts, "Where's the beef?" Meaning we're not paying for the fixings. We're not paying. Well, we are paying for the fixings. We are paying for the toppings, but and that's what I would call all the beauty that is Breakpoint. I mean, this is an amazing world, um, graphically, and the things that we can do within it tactically to get in and out of bases, and the amount of tactical planning that you can put into this, whether you're going solo or co-op, is great, especially with the wire cutters and things like that, and your different weapons and what they do. And then you add in the physics and the realism that comes with that. And if you shut off the HUD and everything, you can get this really immersive experience. And I'm not going to get into all of that. There's plenty of Delta Company people that are putting up videos all the time defending the game. And look, I'm not trying to trash the game, but defending the game and extolling all of its virtues. Okay, um, so you know, like Basket of Demons. Go watch his videos. He'll tell you everything about how great the game is. And I don't disagree with what he says. Okay, I'm not saying that. But here's my issue. So that's like the bun, the toppings, and all that. But where's the beef? Right? Is from day one back in 2001, Ghost Recon has been primarily a story-driven experience. Um, and what we're lacking here in this game is story. We have this massive open world, um, but no story to fill it. You've got 27 missions in I don't even know how many provinces. But let's take a look, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we come over here. Yeah, we got like 20 provinces and whatever's going to be released over here and all that. Um, but okay, so we've got like 20 provinces. This is a larger map than Bolivia was, and we've got 27 missions to fill it all. Um, I'm running out of things to say on that. I saw the Angry Joe. Like everybody's been talking recently, at least from what I see. There's like 3 threads about this on the forums about the Angry Joe uh, review that he did. And I don't really like Angry Joe's reviews normally because, well, he gets paid for being clickbait and angry. But his big thing was it's this massive open world and there's nothing to do in it. And I'm sitting here going, well, he's right. Yes, there are side missions, and I don't know how many side missions yet. I keep finding new ones. Those are great, but half the time I'm wondering why I'm doing them, other than I'm a wandering hero that just happens along a damsel in distress or a dude in distress and decides to throw my hat in as a erstwhile gunfighter that has nothing better to do than go shoot people in the face and um, help out random strangers. And but that's any video game, right? What is it that a ghost is doing? And that's where I'm kind of sitting here scratching my head right now, going, "Wow, where's the beef? Where's the story? Where's this systematic taking down of a power structure? I mean, you've got Sentinel all over this place. They've got to have a command structure that can be dismantled. You've got the ghosts, or not the ghosts, sorry, the wolves, ex-ghosts, right? So yeah, okay, there's like 4 of them, and then Walker. That's it. I mean, I'm running the bases full of them, so I'm pretty sure that the 4 guys in Walker that we wind up taking down, um, there's got to be a few more wolves of importance that need to be dealt with. I mean, I could go on. And look, once again, I've got now 110 hours into the game. I haven't really been trying for story. I've just been wandering around having fun, um, collecting things and exploring, which is great. Once. Um, there isn't a whole lot of replay value in that. Replay value comes in for me trying to attack a story in various set piece missions in a different way. And that's what took me through 4 or 5 playthroughs of Ghost Recon Wildlands. And right now, with only 27 missions in this game, I'm not seeing that. And I'm wondering what in the world went wrong. Like I said, I love the game. I'm having a lot of fun so far. 110 hours in. Um, but when I saw this flowchart first pop up and I realized, wow, there's only 27 missions, part of me says, what a wasted opportunity. You've got this huge map with this intricate story that really you only scrape the surface of a lot of things going on here. Why did the wolves turn? Who are they all? I mean, I could go on and on. I know more about the Buchones and Wildlands than I know about some of the former ghosts that Nomad should know that I've already offed in this game. So, um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm at on this. Drop a comment down below. Tell me if you agree, don't, if I'm an idiot, whatever. Because I'm sitting here scratching my head going, wow. I understand they built this game in 2 years, and I think Wildlands was a little bit longer, yeah, more than that. It was, they announced 2 years before they released. This game went 2 years from concept to finished product. So again, I'm sitting here just scratching my head, going, "Wow, what a missed opportunity! What so many things that could have been, should have been. How is it that we got like this?" Now you heard me say, I said this in a video I did a few days back. And I didn't know if the story progression meter, where it told me I was 30%, 50%, whatever it was then, was bugged. As I thought, it's looking really thin of a story. And I'm gonna leave on this. At 27 missions, even with the further content coming on, yes, I know if you have a season 1 pass, you're gonna get an extra 10 hours. That's great. In Wildlands, with a season 1 pass, you got Narco Road and Fallen Ghost. They were 15 hours apiece. So, and yes, I know Narco Road wasn't the best, but it was still there. It was content they built. Um, and we can all have played it and we can gripe about it together. So, what I'm looking at here, and in all honesty, I thought it was thin a few days back. I'm looking at it now, and I'm just saying, wow, this game isn't thin. It is downright anorexic. That's where I'm at. So, until next time, Ghosts, Bone Frog out.